Hi, Eric Grant here. We have a lot of different grommets and sometimes it's a little confusing. So I'm going to make this a very quick video and we're going to go over each one to determine hopefully the one that you need. This is a spur grommet, and a spur grommet is rather strong because it has teeth that bite into the fabric and it has a rolled rim where the teeth roll under the rim so it doesn't rotate abrading through the fabric. It requires that a hole be pre-punched and it does require a die set, but it's great for a variety of applications because it's a very strong grommet, even under tension loads. This is a plain grommet. Notice it does not have teeth, but it does have a washer on the top, and this barrel is rolled over the washer. And it is a light-duty grommet because it can roll in the fabric assembly and eventually cut through the edges. A hole has to be punched through the material when using the plain grommet, and it also has to have a die set. Usually these grommets come with a die set. You can buy them without it, but these are the ones you typically find at a hardware store. These are self-piercing grommets. They are very similar to the plain grommet, except for they don't require a hole to be punched in the fabric assembly, and they roll over with a die set that is installed either with a hand press or an electronic press machine. The handy press works great to install these with the appropriate die set. Notice that this washer has a little bumps around the perimeter, and we call that a gripping washer. So the idea is that if you use this self-piercing grommet, it won't roll around in the fabric and possibly cut it. I will say that they are available in brass and stainless steel. This one's stainless steel. Stainless steel is stronger. I would not consider them a heavy-duty grommet, but they are a lightweight to medium grommet for tension applications. They're often used in banners and flags and so forth because they can be installed quickly with a hand press or an electric press. This is a curtain grommet. This one is metal and it does require a hole to be punched in your fabric assembly or header, and then it does require a special die and a hand press. You can't install these without a hand press. They're a very solid application for curtains that go through a rod, and most of them are all brass, but they are colored different colors, and they are different sizes available from Sailrite. These are snapped together curtain grommets. They are made of plastic and available in different colors. They require a hole to be punched in your fabric assembly, and then they just press together, but they're light duty, and the thicknesses of material that they go through and still snap are rather thin. This is a snap-together plastic grommet available in a few colors. You do have to punch a hole in your fabric assembly, and you do have to push it together usually with a hammer. I give it a few blows of the hammer. They're light-duty grommets, so consider it only for light-duty applications. This is our own invention called the Jiffy grommet. Basically, it's aluminum and it uses aluminum rivets, and they're typically used for sails in the corner applications because they don't require a die set to install. You do have to punch a hole, and you'd have to punch the hole for the rivets and then use a hammer to flare over the ends of the rivet, but it's exceptionally strong. It's almost as strong as a sew-in ring and eyelet, especially if you use webbing like this. So these are a good choice for sails for boats under 22 feet in length. This is a vent grommet. It is typically put in a cushion application or bolsters where you want air to flow in and out. Sometimes when you sit on a cushion without these, where you use a vinyl fabric, the cushion will blow up like a balloon. This will allow the air to escape, and it also helps to prevent mold and mildew from growing on the inside because there's airflow. It's usually put in the backside of a cushion in the boxing. It does require a hole to be placed through a single layer of fabric, and it does require either a hand tool or a die for the handy press. And finally, this one's called an eyelet. It's basically like a grommet except for it's one piece. It does require a hole to be punched through your fabric assembly, and then you can install very small ones with a tool, a hand tool, but any of the other ones that are more decorative, they require a special die set and to be installed with a press like the handy press. It's for light duty applications. Lines pass through these often like shoelaces, Roman shade cords, and it's also decorative. So it's very, very light duty. So that's the quick overview of grommets. There's a lot more detail at the Sailrite website for each type of grommet, and there's also a video showing how to install each type of grommet. I'm Eric Grant, and from all of us here at Sailrite, thanks for watching.